guys, and welcome back. Today is our second day on the farm and my second try at the Decades Challenge. So here is our little Margaret. Well, she's not little Margaret anymore. So she is highly pregnant with their first baby, and her handsome husband Joseph is still in bed. So Margaret is having some pregnancy cravings, so let's have her get some food out of the fridge, and I think it's time for Joseph to start some farming. Oh, look at all the animals, they're all sleeping together. They're cuddling for warmth. Okay, so let's wake up Dairy. Just get there. Alright, Dairy is woken up. Okay, you can't farm Dairy yet. Don't know why, but let's fill and call Dairy to the meal and empty that one because it's disgusting. There we go. I feel like if he has a better relationship with the animals, he'll also get more from them. Let's wake up the one sheep as well, the one sheep that aged up in the previous episode. So she's just finishing her sandwich. Guess it's a pregnancy craving. I wouldn't mind a grilled cheese myself, but I've never went for one at 12:46 a.m. She's just using the outhouse, and again, I'm just in awe of the laundry line in this game. Like, I don't want to buy them a tumble dryer, but if you don't have one, your clothes just never dry, ever. So if any of you know any hacks to get the damn clothes to dry, please let me know. Because these clothes have been dripping for hours. They've dripped for 2 episodes now. Okay, so apparently poor sheep 1 is also quite hungry. So let's fill and call sheep 1 for his or her, I'm not sure, his or her breakfast as well. They are also not ready to farm. Let's wake up Black. So I'm going through all the animals because, I mean, they're having a baby soon, which means they need to have money around. Oh, goodness. Okay, the dairy cow and the sheep have gotten into a fight. I don't feel like this will happen, but let's just stop the fight between these two. Goodness gracious. I don't know if they're food aggressive, but they're being impossible. In any case, let's just have the man talk to his plants, because the animals are being naughty this morning. And his poor wife, highly pregnant, will still take the time to hug her chicken. And she's in a flirty mood, so she'll tell a romantic story to the chickens. Be like, we're having a baby. And that is a great story. I'm so happy for him. So I'll have him buy some more seeds. I think I'm going to go with fruits this time. You know what, actually, I want to go with flowers. I might just do 1 pack of flowers because I want him to be mostly a farmer, like fruits and vegetables and meat and dairy and eggs. And the flowers don't completely fit, but I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and I want him to be able to give his wife, his very pregnant wife, a flower on Valentine's Day. But it's not like in the other games where you can quickly buy a rose online. He'll actually have to plant the flower himself. So he's growing flowers for Valentine's Day from scratch, which I think is adorable. Okay, so after breakfast, he's going to spend some time with his bees and bond with them and sell their honey. So what can Mom do? She can actually go and clean up. So as part of the challenge, I'm allowed to give him a career. The ladies are supposed to stay home, tidy the house, look after the children. At first I thought I was just going to let him farm, but clearly the farming is actually paying off. The money is not bad, so It's going to give him a career just to see if we can make it like a balancing act. Can he still be a good farmer, an active dad, and have a career? Or will it become way too much for the poor guy? So yeah, she, I feel like, is going to just take it easy. I'm actually sending her back to bed because there's not much she can do that highly pregnant. Just ignore the cell phone while he's looking for a job. Sorry, nothing we can do about that. So I was thinking to either do fisherman or manual laborer. I feel like manual laboring is a good idea just because, I mean, look at this whole man. This looks like a manual laborer, if ever I've seen one. A very handsome manual laborer, for that matter. Okay, so he's got a job. He starts, okay, only in 5 days' time. Okay, so today is Tuesday, so he's only going to work next week. That's fine. No worries. He can spend some time crafting in the meantime to make us some extra cash. And she's going to just run to the outhouse as well. Guys, oh, finally after 2 days, it is dry. Okay, so the laundry is clean and dry. Thank goodness. So she can finally do something. She can fold and put the laundry away. Oh no. Oh, poor sheep. He's blue. Okay, so Billy Goat looks terrible. And we can't take them to the vet. That is one of the rules. There were no practitioners of veterinary science in the 1890s. So you have to care for the animals yourself. So I know a lot of the time it can pass and Billy Goat will hopefully get better, but still yeah, probably see a vet. He's even telling me he needs a vet. I know, I'm sorry, it's the rules. I don't make the rules, but I see that they are ready for a bit of farming, so let's farm all of the animals quickly. Okay, so dairy cow isn't. And black sheep isn't as well. So, and then we can just maybe give them all some food. Poor Billy Goat. He looks terrible with his red glowing nose. He looks like Rudolph, not Billy. But unfortunately, there's nothing we can do for him. If any of you know, oh shame, baby. Maybe you can give him a bath. I know it's not canon to put your goat in your bathtub, but shame, maybe that will make him feel a bit better, because he looks cold. Like if you look at him, he looks like he's shaking. Can they? They can. They can use this bathtub to give a bath to Billy Goat. But let's just pretend she's, I don't know, just washing the bathtub. So it is Valentine's Day, you guys. I'm afraid I'm going to be a little bit late, I think, with the flowers, because they are here, but they don't look anywhere near ready to give to my wife as a present. So he's going to take some time to just water them and make sure the plants are all healthy. But okay, just ignore the camera that he just pulled out of the nowhere there. But unfortunately, he won't be able to give her some flowers, which I find sad, but still, we tried. So what I was thinking was to get them a grill. So I don't really know if they had grills in that time, so I might like do a fire pit. Something like, maybe they had something like this, or maybe the barbecue drum, or even the one from Solani could work. But let's I don't know if it's canon. Forgive me if it's not. Actually, you know what? Might be under outdoor activities. Where's the real fire pit? Ah, there it is. Is it this one I'm looking for, you guys? I think it's this one. Okay. So I'm gonna put this out here, and I might just buy them we'll say he crafted this from just a wooden log he found lying around. Just hear me out. So, just so that they can do something special for Love Day, I'm going to have him give a Valentine's Day gift. But yeah, you can give her the bunny sculpture. I'm not sure if she will appreciate it, but try. It's better than nothing. I would have preferred a flower from your garden, but let's see how she feels about the bunny sculpture. She seems really excited. Oh, sorry, Billy interrupted my romantic moment. And yeah, she looks really happy. Giving spirit from giving gifts successfully. Generous surprise. Okay, so she was happy, you guys. So I'm so glad. And I feel like he's going to try and make this day special because, like you can see, she's getting a pop-up. Everything hurts, her back, her feet. So he's going to try and make this a good Valentine's Day for her by asking her out on a little date. So, seeing as there aren't many lots, or there aren't any lots that are 1890s, I'm going to keep the date at home. That's why I added a little fireplace, because tonight he will be cooking. So we are back at our own home, but currently on a date. So I'm going to have him light this fire for them, and she'll go sit on the log so long. Wow, they did 3 flirts without me even telling them to. These two are romantic goals. And I just realized only one person can sit on that log. Fantastic. So let's just buy him a log as well. Sorry about that. And let's have him roast some hot dogs for them. And while he's roasting, he'll just blow her a kiss. They're going to be romantic. And this is going to be a special day. They'll joke about old times. Remember that time that we weren't an expecting couple? He'll tell her a funny story. Maybe tell an inside joke, something that only they understand. I noticed that it's raining, which is a little off-putting. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I can't control the weather, you guys. But he is still telling her about maybe something about her chickens, because he made the very entertaining chicken noise at the end there. And then they'll have a deep conversation, maybe ask about whether Margaret is ready for parenthood. She'll ask him whether he's excited to find out the sex of the baby, and maybe even ask him honestly if he'd be disappointed if it was a girl. During this time, the males, as I mentioned before, were the heirs, so he's definitely hoping for a boy, but we don't know what is cooking in there. We'll find out when the baby arrives. They're still having the cutest little time. She's going to ask about his day. And let's see what's Joseph's personality type. I always like seeing what's assigned to them by the Kawaii Stacy mod. So he is a NFP type. That's NFP, right? Okay, so he likes music, poetry, writing, photography, art. I'm affectionate and believe that I should devote myself to my partner. Okay, let's have him do the same. See, let's give her a heartfelt compliment. I always like that interaction. And then see if we can find it here. Ask Margaret's personality type. So they're having a fantastic day, even if it is in the rain. Ooh, but I do think Margaret needs to go to the bathroom. She likes gardening, painting, crafts, nature, watching movies, and she loves to support her loved ones and is very affectionate. That's true about Margaret. I do feel like she's a very affectionate character. So I'll have her run to the outhouse. Oh, he did actually. Oh, he made one hot dog. Fantastic. So you're gonna grill yourself a new hot dog, because that hot dog is definitely for your pregnant wife. After she goes to the bathroom, she is going to run and have her hot dog that you left outside. And let's have you roast your own as well. Shame, can't leave you hungry. Luckily the rain is doing the watering of the plants for you today, so getting off easily there. I'm just having a look, but I see, unfortunately, the flower bushes are not ready to harvest. She's heading inside to fetch her hot dog, and he's just being outside grilling his. I think she might stay inside to eat. I don't think the rain... It was cute up to a point, and now it's just bothering me. So once he's done grilling, I'll have him come and sit with her for them to have some more cute moments on their Valentine's Day. Okay, in he comes, leaving the hot dog floating. Just eat it. And you can sit next to your wife, who just got up. Of course she did. Sometimes this game. But we'll have her maybe just do a cheeky little embrace there. And kiss him. Because this is supposed to be Valentine's Day. He's rejecting her because he's eating his hot dog. Nice. Very nice. Fine. Do it from his point of view.
Yes.
Kiss her. Yes, I wanted to sit because I want to see if they have the option to massage. Because she said she was in so much pain. Give massage. There it is. I think that's very romantic. So she's moving closer, and he's going to give her a little back rub, you guys. Oh, that does look amazing. That wasn't very long though, but okay. But she's exhausted, so I'm going to send her to bed. I mean, she has the right to be. She's growing human. So she's going off to bed, and I'm going to have him spend some time gardening, because it looks like some of our plants are ready. So she can actually harvest all or sell all. Let's just sell all. It looks like the carrots are ready, and the bell peppers were ready as well. And and the mushrooms are ready. Fantastic. Okay, so we've made some money. Let's apply the mite treatment, bond with our bees, and sell their honey. And let's see if there's any of the animals that need tending to. Maybe, great, dairy. And who didn't we do last time? I feel like one of them should be available, but I can't remember who. No, I guess I'm mistaken. But he's just going to get some milk from dairy. Oh, that's a good cow. Oh, shame you guys. I'm just going to allow access. I'm just going to unlock it for now. I have to wash Billy Goat. Look at that goat. It looks terrible. It looks like it's dying. A slow and horrible death. Why aren't you going to bed? Go to bed, woman. Okay, guys. Gold date earned, which is fantastic. And of course, they completed the Valentine's tradition of romantic spirit and of going on a date, just not of giving or getting flowers. Same on his side. So yeah, I'm just going to, I unlocked just so I can wash this poor goat, because it's stink, it's dirty, its nose is glowing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. Oh no. Guys, is sheep one dying? Oh goodness. These animals are very hard to keep because they act like dogs and they fall ill and I don't know. I don't know what to do. Please, please, please. I have 3 stinky farm animals in my house, and the one that I unlocked the gate for won't come inside for a bath. Just please. Let me try and make you look slightly better. Because we can't bring a baby into a family that can hardly take care of goats. Okay, so he's discovering one of the pets are afraid of the bonfire. Oh, guys, shame. Look at this poor goat. Even that sheep looks, well, looks terrible. He's scared, he's dirty, he's got the twirly-whirlies. I don't know what to tell you guys. And both black sheep and the cow are about to pee in our house. I can just feel it. You are not supposed to be house animals. Maybe I'll just, you know what? No. Ugh. I think I'm going to do this. I know it's not canon. I know. But what I think I'm going to do is just buy a bathtub for outside. And hopefully I will fool them. It's coming back into the pen. I'll lock the pen and I'll give them baths in here. Because the house is not big enough. Our wooden floor is getting wet. My wife needs to pee. Everything is just a mess. So let's just do that. And please call Dairy Cow before he pees on our rug. That's it. Okay, so they've all made it back into the pen. Quickly, quickly, lock for all pets. And then I'll just go into build and buy mode and buy another tub because I'm not having the farm animals in the house again. If it makes you guys feel better, pretend it's a trough or something that they're eating from. I don't know. Just pretend. And before he goes to tend to himself, just give one sheep a bath as well because one sheep also looks terrible. I think worst off is definitely Billy Goat, but one sheep is pretty close. Oh, one sheep keeps dropping like a fly. Come on, wake up, one sheep. Next time I get sheep, I'll give them better names than One and Black. Okay, so one sheep is going quickly to be given a bath, and she's going to get some leftovers. The pregnancy cravings are hitting hard. Are they able to use this bath? Looks not. Damn it. Okay, let's try again. I don't know what is happening there. I don't know if the sheep is rejecting him for the bath or... But let us just bathe him because he's starting to smell. I'll have her just spend some time feeding the chickens, hug the chickens, and conversing with the chickens, and then maybe she'll try and give a bath to one sheep because he's clearly very ill. So her coop is doing well, but the animals not so great. And her poor husband is deadly tired. Yep, he's already fallen asleep in the tub with a pair of sunglasses on. Just ignore that. I'll try and see when I go into Kaz to remove the sunglasses and for her the pieces of braid CC that float around her head when she takes a bath. I don't know on what form that is and why they added, but I will do that. Just remind me if you see I'm forgetting. So he's going to go straight to bed after his bath if he doesn't completely slip into slumber underneath the waters here. And she's trying again to... Oh, she's managing, you guys. Shame. This poor sheep. But he does look like he's enjoying his bath, even with his little twirly stars that I think make him dizzy. Black sheep doesn't look ill, but he's also uncomfortable about something. And Derry's the only one who's doing well, having a snooze for himself. Alright, so when she's done, she might just nip to the outhouse again, because with the pregnancy bladder in this game, you guys, it goes down quick. And then I'll just have her go to bed as well. Okay, no, not cannon. Okay. So, Margaret went into labor during the night at around 11. But instead of having time to react like a future father, poor Joseph was on the floor from being recently bitten because Vlad showed up. You see, this is why sometimes I hate this game. If I'm playing a supernatural game, I'll invite you around, Vlad. But please, don't come showing up in my neighborhoods, biting my poor unsuspecting Sims while their wives are in labor in the 1890s. I mean, they have enough problems. They don't need you coming around biting them. Now he's recently been bitten, he's drained, he's still asleep, recovering from a plasma drain. After that he has to react in preparental panic, and poor Margaret's just here in labor on her own. And he's just lying with his butt in the air. So she needs the outhouse, and then I'm going to run her a bath, because that's probably what they did in the 1890s, because they didn't have proper medical care. So if this was the 2000s, I would be sending her straight to hospital. But she will be giving birth at home. That's another rule of the challenge. And once the baby is born, she may only breastfeed the baby, no bottle feeding. Because, of course, breast pumps and formula did not exist. So breast milk was your only option. Unless we give the poor baby dairy cow's milk, which I don't think is it's a very healthy option. So while she's just there taking a bath, trying to relax, having contraction, he's still standing there, probably wondering what had just happened. But please, let's just ignore Vlad pitching up. This episode is about our baby. So our wife is in labor, and we are trying not to panic. Let's have him get some food, and she's actually also a bit hungry. Here's stuff time. You can get some food as well. Baby's only going to be here in 30 minutes, and I'm going to wait. I can probably prep a room. But let's wait and see the gender so that we can try and make the room fit for either a boy or a girl, depending on what arrives. So she's getting very close now, 16, 15, so exciting. And our poor animals. Guys, if my animals looked like this, I really wouldn't be expanding my family and adding a child. Because it looks like they can barely take care of them. It's hard when you're keeping dogs as farm animals. They both had a very successful Valentine's Day, which is great. I'm glad she had a pre-labor Valentine's Day celebration. Okay, so the baby's almost here. I'm so panicked. Okay, Margaret's having a baby. Okay, come on. And it's a girl. It's a girl, you guys. Our first baby is a girl. Wow. Okay. So I'm actually going to go online and look up the popular names in the 1890s. And then we will name our baby girl. So the most popular names in that time was Mary, Margaret, which is the mom's name. Mary and Margaret, they seem pretty close together. Anna, Elizabeth, Rose, Helen, Emma, and Ethel. You know what? I think the father will be inspired by his gardening, the flowers that he planted the day before for Valentine's Day, the fact that the baby arrived like hours after Valentine's Day. So let's name our little girl Rose. Rose Marsden, welcome to the family. Okay, it's only one baby. For a second there I was like, is it twins? But no, it's just one little baby, and she is adorable. Okay, so now with Rose there, let's do a quick home renovation. So I'm not great at builds, guys. Know this, I'm a gameplay simmer. I suck at building. I usually download builds and then I just renovate to make it suit me. My houses are usually lopsided and not very appealing. So forgive me if you find this horrific. Then feel free to post houses 1890 for me to live in with the Marsdens, and then we can move out of my tragic attempt. Let's just give this piece a roof as well, and we'll give it the same texture, and it also has a lining, I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's see, the inside will also be wood because that's all they had to work with. And we'll give her a little candle chandelier. Let's move her bassinet in here. And I'll just put maybe a little rocking chair, if I have it, in here so that the mom can come and sit with her. No, that looks a bit weird. Do we even have a rocking chair? Maybe that? No, definitely no. Ha! CC, you guys, golden. Okay, there we go. Mom has got a little rocking chair, and now I want to add a pillow on it. See, this is why going into build and buy mode is like this black hole that you get sucked into, and then you just spend hours on here. Do I have a single pillow that I can just throw on that chair? Because it looks so bare now. Maybe this? It's floating though. So can I move it? Oh, big pillow. It's still floating. It's fine-ish. If it bothers you guys, let me know. But I think it's fine-ish. Okay, back into game. I'm going to go and breastfeed our little girl. And I'm going to come... Ooh. Sorry. Back into... We put her in a room with no door. Okay, just copy the door. Why don't you? There we go. So we can at least reach the child. Inga. Okay, so he will just come over here and she's going to just breastfeed. So I can't believe she's here, you guys. Finally, we have our beautiful baby girl. Alright, so she's giving Rose a little feed, and Dad is standing by. He can't wait to have his first cuddle with his little girl. I'm just getting the feet out of the way, otherwise they will just cry and cry for ages. So let's see. Okay. So here we go, guys. Dad and baby girl having their first little cuddle. And he does seem quite infatuated with her. Although I wish he wasn't giving off stink lines. We'll see if he has the... No? Is he going to change it? Is he going to take initiative? And here he's proving he's a man in the 1890s. Walking away after a cuddle and leaving his wife to deal with the dirty work. So while she is changing the diaper, I'm going to just have him check on these dirty, stinky, smelly, puddle drinking, horrible looking animals. I wish I could just take them to the vet, honestly, because they look terrible. Now, what I might do to keep it canon is off screen, I might go to the vet and buy wellness treats. Because honestly, you guys, we can't have them looking like this the whole time. We're going to have them taken away for like animal abuse. And I'm going to have my channel demonetized saying that I'm being pro animal abuse. I don't know. I can't leave the animals looking like that. It goes against my moral fiber. And we have a leaky toilet. So I hope an outhouse, an actual outhouse, wouldn't be doing that. But we're going to have him repair it because we don't have much money. And I feel like in the 1890s, you would repair. You can't just replace your outhouse. And you can't hire a repair service, or I don't think you can. So he's going to have a go at repairing it. I think he is quite handy because woodworking and the repairing of objects are actually the same skill. But he's managed to fix the toilet. And I'm going to go have him maybe make us a wall shelf. That's nice, something to decorate our house with. And now that this is working, she can actually go use it and mop up that puddle. So you guys, I think I'm going to leave it here. We've had a beautiful Valentine's Day celebration. They had their beautiful baby girl, Rose. And I think this is a good place to leave it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.